Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing some brief thoughts on episode 10 of the anime series, Dansai Bunri no Crime Edge, or The Severing Crime Edge. And this was an action-packed episode, and it completely caught me off guard. I mean, the direction the story took in this episode was like right out of left field for me. I was under the assumption that we would be following our heroes, basically Kiri, Iwai, the Bio and Zaka sisters, the professor from Gossip, and all this stuff. I had a feeling that their sights would be on the Violet Witch as debuted in the last couple episodes, because she left after this big party that she threw, after basically, encountering Kiri and Iwai and doing all the stuff that she did. She had a very ominous presence, and it just seemed like things were not going to be over after that, that maybe that's who they were going to go after. But in fact, we're just kind of continuing as normal from the start, with the exception of the fact that Iwai's hair has suddenly ceased growing. Now, it turns out the Violet Witch person had this in mind, that their encounter would have something of an effect like this, but it's such a mystery, and she's so heartbroken because she knows that Kiri is going to be wanting to cut her hair as usual, as she likes him to do, and that's their communal thing. That's how they are there for each other, apart from his also trying to save her life all the time. So she tells him not to bother coming over, and he's really just not happy about that. His grandfather asks him to go out shopping for some tools, and this happens to coincide, coincidentally enough, with Iwai basically deciding to get out of the house as well. Now, we're debuted to this character who I can only describe as a pint-sized, Yoda-like, crazy kid. It's this little girl who's called Emily Red Hands, and she wears the Killing Goods, the Crimson Gloves, and she uses knives, and it's crazy because it's like she has a multifaceted Killing Good. You don't know whether she's an author or not. She doesn't have an instead or need an instead. She keeps talking about how she's made to order, whatever that means, maybe genetically created. She keeps calling Iwai, Oni-chan, sister, essentially, and it's very much similar with how she reacts to Kiri. She's calling him by similar nicknames and all this stuff. So it's like a mind trip with this little girl, and she is out there to kill, of course, Iwai, the Hair Queen. And it's like I said, she's like Yoda. She's flipping all over the place the way he does in the second prequel movie and all that stuff. I mean, she's just all over the place. She hands Kiri his ass. And I'm sorry, but it's just like, wow. Yeah, you know what? It was a good thing you ran away from her, you dumbass. He was all kicking himself, wanting to seem cool, air quotes, to EY, and he just barely got out of there. Now, this kid basically goes off, and we find out toward the end of the episode that she is very intimately connected with Violet Witch, and it's just a matter of wondering, is the father she's talking about the same father that EY lost? Is there some tie to Gossip? How does that all work? We see her being very happy to see her dogs from another country, wherever she hails from, and Violet Witch kind of scolds her on it, but it seems like that might be a weakness, this whole, liking her animals, liking family and connections like that. That might be the way they get to her. I don't know, man. But it's all up for grabs now. I didn't expect anything like this. I don't know what is up with this character, and it just has me that much more excited for this series. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you thought of this episode, if you've seen it, what you think could be possibly coming next, and otherwise, that'll be it from me. So hope you're all doing well. I'll catch you later. Peace.